Hey Divas, so I am back with more tips and tricks, and this time we're going to be getting into how I prep my hair, I guess, for my wig. I mentioned it in my 3-part wig series that I posted previously, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But for this video, I wanted to just get into literally how I braid my hair down under my wig. I know, again, like I mentioned before, I have people that'll ask, like, am I braiding it down, like doing French braids? Like, because some people really will have like the French braids around their whole head. I'm not doing that at all. I want to show you how simple I have been doing my hair for my braids to be under my wig, simply because it's just like, I'm only gonna wear the wig for maybe a week or so to let the braids set, and then I'll wear it like out. So what you are seeing now is I've actually washed my hair, and this is not a fresh wash. I've washed it 3 to 4 days ago, but when I washed it, I just put 2 braids in it, so it was like literally braided down. This was in 2 braids, that was it. So what I did today was I was like, okay, instead of me just doing that, which I could wear my hair like this and it'll be fine, but I really do want to like style it a little bit and kind of like stretch it out a little bit more. So before I just got into braiding it, my little plaits or whatever, I wanted to make sure I recorded that because I said I was going to do it, and I figured this would be the perfect time to do it. So just to let you know the products that I will be using, I have my spray bottle, and this is regular water with a little bit of tea tree oil in it. So I always keep essential oil in my water, my spray bottle. It's just good for my hair. I've been reading more about taking care of my natural hair, and one tip I always like to remind everybody is our natural hair are just like plants. So the same way we have to water those every day, we need to water our hair every day. Now, if you know me, I suck at taking care of plants. This is a fake plant behind me, so don't even get excited. But that is just one tip that has taken me so like far with caring for my natural hair and just maintaining its moisture. So that's definitely something that I always keep on hand. Spray bottle with essential oil. This has tea tree oil, but I know you can put peppermint in there. There's also lavender and other essential oils that are good for you. The second product I will be using is the Miel Pomegranate and Honey Leave-In Conditioner. I really like this product. It's light and it's not too heavy on my hair. My hair doesn't do well with heavy products. It'll actually weigh it down. So I like to keep really light products that is going to allow my braid outs or curl twist outs to still be bouncy and a little like have volume to it. It's like it's not just stiff and stuck. So I'm always going to advocate for this product. There are other products I have been testing out just for my braid outs and twist outs, but I would say this is always my go-to when I'm like, I just want to make sure I get my hair braided down. And then to seal everything in each section, I'm going to be using some organic virgin coconut oil. This is unrefined coconut oil, so you can get this at your grocery store. I get it from HEB. If you're in Texas, you can go grab it from HEB. Or if you have a specific like health store that you go to, I'm sure they'll have that in there. So those are the main products, and of course my handy dandy comb. So you can probably already see that it's like not even in a straight part. It's like just a freestyle part, because again, I put the braids in the shower. Like literally, I washed my hair, conditioned it, rinsed it out, and then I let it like air dry for probably like 10 minutes, and then I just literally split it in 2 and put it in those 2 braids. So I'm surprised it came out this defined, because usually it's like I have to have more sections, but I guess because it was still wet, it maintained the pattern. But I will be doing a total of 6 to 8 sections. It just depends on how my hair is cooperating for the day. Today it seems like it's going to cooperate with me for the 8 sections. I do think that me doing the braids helped, because usually when I try to like bun it or something, or like just wear it out in my bonnet, just keep it as is like in a fro, it'll shrink, and then it's a little bit more harder for me to like get in there and do what I need to do. But if you detangle your hair, which is what I've also been doing now, if you detangle your hair while you're conditioning it, whenever you wash it, whether you wash it in a shower or you wash it in a sink. Like, detangle it while you're conditioning your hair. That is going to save you so much time. And honestly, I may just do 3 sections because it's already kind of stretched out. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3. But when you detangle it with your conditioner or while you're conditioning it, it just eliminates the process of having to do like the detangling after it dries. I know everybody's hair is different, and you know how your hair works, but I'm gonna just be real with you. For me, I am tender-headed, so I've always been tender-headed, and I feel like, this is making my life so much easier. Detangling it when I condition my hair has made it such a breeze when it comes to prepping my hair or like styling it later for like my wigs, or if I want to do a braid out or twist out. And then it actually like it makes it easy for like when I did those 2 braids, I didn't have to worry about my hair being like tangled or anything. In those 2 braids, it's already detangled. So that's probably why the pattern still came out defined, even though it was just 2 big braids. So I'm going in with the water, and I'm not spraying that much. I don't want to drench the hair. I just want to get it a little bit lubricated, if that's the word that you would use. But I just want to make sure it's all like all of the hair strands have some of the water and tea tree oil on it, and you'll probably see me look out to the side. I am doing that because I'm looking at my side mirror to make sure I get all the pieces in the back of my head. So I'm gonna open my coconut oil and get this ready. Did I open this already? Okay, there we go. So I'm not gonna do much. I'm literally, oh crap, did I close it, y'all? I did. I'm gonna do this, 2 little squirts, and I'm going to take all of that through my hair, the whole section. And I just want to make sure I get the whole section covered with this conditioner. I know they'll say like sometimes it's like they say put the leave-in conditioner like when your hair is still kind of like wet or whatever. I think that's what the instructions are like. It says apply generous amount after conditioning, but this works for me. Like, I like to do it because either way, I want to make sure my hair is moisturized throughout the style. So I waited a little bit, and then I go in with my leave-in. Once this is moisturized into my liking, and I know I can kind of go through the hair and I can feel it, then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the coconut oil. And I'll show you how much I'm getting. I just gotta, so really not that much. Roll that in. Same thing. I just want to make sure I just get it all through the hair. And this is of course because it's gonna be setting in braids. I'll do another, like literally I'll have it in for probably 3 days, and then I'll take it down because usually that's how defined I like it. It stretches the hair enough, but then it's like enough of my actual curl pattern within the braids. So now that I have all the products I want on it, I'm gonna go in and actually French braid it down. Well, not French braid. I'm just gonna plait this. You can flat, like braid it flat. I guess a flat braid, not a flat twist. But I am not. I just don't feel like it this time. So I'm gonna do a regular braid. Put in my 3 sections, and I'm gonna braid it down. And you don't pull your hair too tight. Do what is comfortable for you. And I can never, all this never stays in a braid, but that's okay. And then at the very end, y'all, like, I always use my finger to like curl it. like just like to coil curl it. So then it's just not like a frayed end. So boom, there's one. But I repeat this process literally for each section, and yeah, until I have all of my braids. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing 6 sections, so I'll do 3 on this side, yes, and 3 on the other side. But yeah, let me tell you, I was looking through my pictures of from like years ago, and I was like, how is it that, which it could have just been dead hair, you know, now that I think about it, but I was thinking like I used to flat iron my hair so much in high school, like so much in high school, like it wouldn't even curl up this much. So I'm happy. I could tell that it has definitely grown, and it's like now the full texture is back. And I had cut my hair like before we moved to Texas. Like I cut a lot of it off. I didn't personally cut it, but I got it cut because I was just like, I knew it was dead hair and I was just trying to get rid of the dead hair. So I'm looking at these pictures from before I did the big chop and all of that. Like my hair, it looked like it grew longer then. And I was like, how the heck do it seem like it grew more when I was damaging it? But then again, when I think about it, I'm like, was it really growing, or was it just like the dead hair that I had? And then of course, like the new growth that was coming in. So more of the growth was at the top, and the ends were just kind of pretty much fried and died. Because I feel like, I know I flat ironed my hair. I was a cheerleader, so I literally flat ironed it. I can't, like every other week, like every 2 weeks, I did a wash, blow dry, and flat iron my hair myself. And I was not taking care of my hair the way that I take care of it now. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, I was not doing that. No. If anything, I was treating my hair so bad. So I was surprised when I'm looking at my photos, like, dang, this hair held on that long. But I guess again, like, I don't know her. I'm not a stylist. And I was just like, I don't know how the heck it seems like it grew. It was longer then than now. But like I said, I've cut it and it's actually gotten thicker. It's not as thin as it was. It doesn't shed as much as it used to, because it used to shed a lot when I would flat iron it. So I feel like, you know, the big cut and all that was worth it, because I can tell, like, when I do my hair now, the texture of it is my natural texture, like when I was a kid, and it curls up like I want it to curl up. It doesn't be like stringy strands. Some pieces are curly, some pieces aren't. So I appreciate my hair today and where it's come. But it was just like, why I feel like it was able to grow so much faster and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do with it. But yeah, that's just a side note. I don't know if anybody else feels like that or went through that, but yeah, I was just like a little thrown off. I'm like, wait a minute, how that happened, Sway? But it's all right. It's okay, because we got it right back to where we needed this head to be, and I am okay. Well, not okay. I'm more than okay with the growth. I'm super satisfied, and I am thankful for this growth. Okay, yeah, so I'm pretty much done. I sped up the video so that y'all can see just the finishing braiding process, and y'all can really see like it takes me no time. I think I did this in literally what, 20-ish, 15-20 minutes. My last steps is I wash my hands because of course, you know, once you have all those products, your hands get slippery. But I have my Camille Rose, Cocoa, Nibs, and Honey Ultimate Strength Serum. I don't even know how to say these oils at the bottom, but this is the oil that I have. And I am going to oil my scalp with it. It's so calming and relaxing. Oh, it feels so good on my scalp. I always like to oil. I've been oiling my scalp with this for about almost a year now, and it really does help. Like, it really works. I told y'all I've been, you know, focusing on getting my edges back, and initially I was looking up products that help with hair growth and things like that, natural stuff, and this was recommended. And I know they have a good brand, so I was just like, well, let me go ahead and see if it actually works. But it has been working, and I really will say that I do love to use this as my oil whenever I am twisting my hair down or whatever. And I'm just going in all the parts just to make sure my scalp is oiled. That's one thing that we always want to be sure of. Yes, the hair needs to be moisturized, but your scalp needs to be oiled as well. And you don't want to pack too many, like, again, heavy products on your scalp that's going to cake up. You want things that are really going to penetrate the scalp and go into the hair shaft. So that's all that I do to finish it off. And then just to get these laid for my scarf, I brushed little fuzzies back, any that I have, and boom. So now I will tie my hair down with a silk scarf, and then in the morning, which I'll have a video of my process of literally getting ready in the morning and putting my wig on, but I'll lay this down, sleep with a scarf, put my wig cap on in the morning, put my wig on. Honestly, I wouldn't even pin these back. I'll just move them back like this and then put my wig cap on. There goes that. But I did want to call out, on the second day, that night, I'll roll the ends of my hair. My sister actually got me hip to this. I'll roll the ends of my hair with like the little curler rod, like the perm rods, like the smaller ones, just to give you like a little curl defined at the end of it. So then when I take my braids down, it still gives it like a voluminous, like, it's a braid out, but it's a full, like a curly looking braid out. So y'all see where I'm getting at when I actually show y'all, because I'm going to record that too, so just show y'all how that goes. But that's pretty much my process for prepping my hair for my wig. And if you have any other questions on the products that I used, let me know. Happy to go through that again. But stay tuned for more tips and tricks that I'll have coming to y'all in the upcoming weeks. And I'll be dropping a hair sale at the end of this month. So that's it for the day. Talk to y'all later, Divas. Stay fabulous. Bye.